One of the bigger stories this week has been everything going on with the Titanic submarine expedition. Now, everybody has been obsessed with this. There's been 24/7 news coverage of this. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it involves the Titanic, which is very popular in culture and history. And a lot of people are fascinated with that story. And now you kind of have that brought up again because you have a doomed submersible that's stuck down there. Well, we found out it wasn't stuck. It looks like it imploded on itself because when you're that deep down in the water, you don't survive if a hole's in the ship. You get crushed. So it's an awful situation. A lot of families out there, I'm sure, hurting. There's 5 people in that submarine, I believe, and they all have families. It's a sad situation. Now, there are some jokes, I think, that are funny. This one right here from Alex Stein saying, go read the 2-star Amazon reviews right now for this controller. This is kind of funny to me. So people are leaving bad reviews for this because, in case you don't know, the equipment on that submarine was basically cheap as hell. I would love to go in a well-equipped submarine to see the Titanic wreck, but not in this sub. This sub, basically, from what I understand, used kind of consumer-grade electronics. Like, this is how you steer the ship and control it. You use this, a Logitech controller. So people have been going and leaving bad reviews for the sub, saying, I used this controller to control my submarine, and it ruined my business when we lost an entire crew because the receiver lost connection. I'm now being sued by the families and have been financially ruined. I would not suggest anyone buy this item. So this is funny. This is kind of dark humor, right? But I don't think this hurts anybody. People are having fun, making fun of the fact that the controller, that a Logitech controller ran a business that, people were paying like $200,000 a ticket for that thing. And this just seems like these controllers. What if the controller did break? What is the backup plan for that? This just seems cheap. I would step into the sub and they would show me that controller and I would immediately get back out before it leaves. Like, I got to get out of here. You're literally using a PlayStation controller to move this thing around. But not everybody is just being light and a little dark on a controller consumer product here. No, some people are straight up being garbage humans and saying they're glad these people are dead, which is disgusting. And lo and behold, most of them doing it. Guess what? They've got pronouns in their bio. Usually whatever identity or sexuality they have is listed right in there. If they have any kind of disability, it's in there. Victim culture. The identity culture people. The loving leftists. The people that live to love everyone. Well, they're out here saying that they're glad these people are dead. And mocking them and being nasty. I always like to highlight this behavior because it's the typical super leftist, I'll say far leftist, because I don't think leftists that are center left are like this. Like I said, it's always the ones that are running around with like all the different pronouns in their bio and stuff like that. They're always the ones telling you to end your life and that they want to see you in fire and they want you to lose everything. They're awful people. So for the past couple of days, they've just been out there mocking everyone and saying they're glad they're gone. And it's really disgusting. Really disgusting. And it's always on Twitter. These people reveal themselves. And I think it's good that people get to see kind of just how nasty these people can be. And why do they hate these people? Why are they glad that they're dead? Because they're rich. Yeah, they're rich. That's it. That's it. Like, here's an example. I have nothing to say but eat the rich. This is a response to this post that says a Titanic tourist submarine has gone missing and a rescue operation is underway. The submarine can hold up to 5 people. Tours of the wreckage are going for $250,000 per person. And then this person says, I have nothing to say but eat the rich. There's another one right here. This guy has like 500,000 followers, by the way. Next time some rich white person wants to take Sam Alito on an expensive trip, please take him to see the Titanic. So, of course, I don't know who that is. That's a judge, probably a conservative judge, I think. That, of course, is also a reason for someone to end themselves because, well, they're conservative. These people, they want these types of people to be seen as less than human. That way it's easier to take them out. So that's the rhetoric surrounding this. A lot of people out there just being nasty, showing people how nasty they can be, and I think it deserves to be highlighted because, you know, no matter how you feel about this, I definitely wouldn't have gotten in this sub just by looking at the shit inside of it. I mean, what a joke. They still have families, right? And I don't think it's cool that you go on there and say, well, they were rich, so good, and all this shit. Oh, they're white, good, glad they're dead. Like, that's not good. That's not good. Nobody deserves to see that, no matter who they are. And I think it's just sick and it's disgusting. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.